Deus meus arriva me, torum do shoka vikilje, torum do shoka vikilje, Deus meus arriva me. In meum corut senum sit, torarirando groco gri, torarirando groco gri, in meum corut senum sit. Deus meus arriva me, torum do shoka vikilje, torum do shoka vikilje, Deus meus arriva me. Domine, Domine, exore me, manum vilom da grossa ie, manum vilom da grossa ie, Domine, Domine, exore me, manum vilom da grossa ie, Domine, Domine, exore me.
Jigui, Gujimar Tatu, welcome my hello, Ray. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope we're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. Sorry, I forgot to plug in my mic there. That's why I had to run and get it plugged in. Anyway, so thanks for joining me tonight, everybody. Today is Sunday. How you all doing? Let me know in the live chat where you're all from. Whether you're from Ireland, England, Scotland, or Wales, America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Please let me know in the live chat. Or if you're re-watching the show, please let me know where you're all from. Any questions you have, please type them in the comment section or in the live chat there, and we'll try to get to as many comments as possible. Thanks to Sean Mack for moderating. Zarowski, thank you for moderating. Caroline, good to see you. Niall, can you shout out to Lisa, who will be new here? Thanks. Yes. How you doing, Lisa? Thanks for joining us for the first time. And if you are new to the show, my name is Niall McConnell from Castlefin, East Donegal, in the northwest of Ireland. I'll be running an upcoming general election for Doon the Niall Connell Donegal, so please give me all the support you can get, whether that be out campaigning, handing out leaflets to the people of Donegal, or if you can't get up here in Lifford or you're down the bottom of the country, chip into my election fundraiser. We need leaflets, we need posters, we need a leaflet drop to every single household in the county in Donegal, and we need advertising. Running a general election campaign is not cheap, and they're going to call it now. We're expecting any day. We're trying to get as prepared as possible, but it's not easy. We just ran a local election a couple of months ago, and it's not easy running 2 elections in the space of a few months, but we must do our best, and that's why we were doing it. Okay, so where's everybody from? Titanic Lover says Awfully, Birmingham UK says Leslie, Athlone says Patrick, Buncrana says Maureen, Dublin says Zarowski, Oregon USA says Papa. Kate Reid, thanks for joining us. Did we miss you, Kate, and the Irish language course, the class during the week? Hopefully you get to this one now. And the Bronx, known as Belfast. Nobby, good to see you. Thanks for moderating. North Belfast is Stevie Thompson. Reno, good to see you, my friend. I'm from the constellation Pleiades, says Darren. Oh, okay. From Canberra, Australia, Kit says. Aaron Brown, New Jersey. Love your channel, says RT Fake News. Thanks very much. Newcastle, UK, says Scooby. Corkman says RT Fake News. Good mind yourself, Cork boy. Okay. So we mentioned there we have an Irish language class every Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you're a complete beginner, the class is on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Irish time. And if you're like kind of lower intermediate, if you've done like primary school, secondary school, Irish in Ireland, if you've done primary school, secondary school, Leaving Cert, etc., you can join our lower intermediate. So look, we're trying to get more people signed up. We had a brilliant first class, and the next class is coming along now, Tuesday and Wednesday. This is the link here to enroll in the Irish language class. So no matter where you are in the world, you can learn the Irish language with. So the person who's going to teach you the class is Garoda Coleman. He's from Cork. He's fluent in Irish. He's a patriot. He's a nationalist. He's a journalist. And he's absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure people in the live chat who spoke to Garode there last Wednesday enjoyed him and enjoyed his way of teaching. So if you want to enroll in the class, you can do so in the description. Scroll down there, click the Irish language course, and it's €20 a month, €5 a class. It's really for nothing. And we're going to try to roll this out as much as we can here and bring back the Irish language to Ireland. And I'll be there as well. So the beginners class is Tuesday, 7 p.m. Irish time online, and the lower intermediate is Wednesday, 7 p.m. online as well. Okay? So hopefully we get a couple of people signed up tonight. That's the plan. Every stream I do, I want at least 2 or 3 people signed up. So if you want to sign up, if you have any questions, get in touch. Martin, good to see you. Scooby, Caroline, how's it going? Caroline, don't forget, you've got the class too. I think you signed up, Caroline, so don't forget. Whether it depends on your level, of course, but Wednesday's lower intermediate, Caroline. Castlewell didn't win the hurling final, Newry. Oh, that's a shame. Better luck next time. You didn't miss much yet, Frank. Hopefully you sign up to the Irish language course. I'm just telling people about that. Okay, so let's get into tonight's show. So the hate crime legislation. So they've dropped the hate speech part of the legislation, from my understanding, but they're pushing forward with this hate crime legislation. Justice Minister insists she wants shelved parts of the hate crime bill to be progressed later. We all knew that they were going to come back with this hate speech legislation as well. The Justice Minister has insisted she wants to see parts of a controversial hate crime bill, which she removed, progressed at a later stage. Defending her decision to drop some aspects of the highly contentious new laws, Helen McEntee said passing an amended version of the bill still sends a very clear message that hatred and violence are not tolerated in our society. Definitions of gender and hate dominated debate on the hate crime legislation in the Senate on Wednesday, with Senator Sharon Cohen taking a large chunk of time to list off genders which ran to many pages. Incitement to violence of hate or hatred. Amendments to the bill largely dealt with the decision to remove parts of the legislation that dealt with incitement to violence of hatred. However, Ms. McEntee said she believes these provisions need to be next on the agenda. Ms. McEntee reiterated that these elements were removed in order to pass this important legislation. During the course of the debate, some senators took issue with the legislation which seeks to protect genders other than that of male or female. Senator Ronan Mullen claimed that its inclusion confuses gender identity and gender expression and redefines them, and said it should not go into the statute law of our country. If it will be used at a later date, will incitement to violence or hate legislation. Mr. Mullen said it does not need to be included in legislation in order to protect people who might feel vulnerable. So, the only people who are going to be targeted regarding this legislation is the Indigenous Irish and anybody who speaks out against the indoctrination of our children in schools, mass immigration, and the butchering of unborn Irish babies. It's to protect these invaders against the Indigenous Irish. That's what it's all about. And they go step by step on doing it. What's everybody saying in the live chat? God bless the Burke family, says KK. Yeah, they confronted former Justice Minister Charlie Flanagan, didn't he, about this hate crime legislation. RT Fake News says, I'll join my friend. I've only the basics, but I'll long to have more knowledge and speak my native tongue. Absolutely. Look, there's tons of people that have signed up who have never spoken a word of Irish, so you probably have more than a lot of people, believe it or not. So get involved in speaking the Irish language, and get involved in speaking and networking with fellow nationalists. So if you want to join the Irish language course, scroll down below the video in the description. What's everybody saying? Simon Martin said the debate was simulated, predetermined. They are all the one. Well, it wouldn't surprise me, Simon. I think you are onto something there. Sonia says if they put this through, more or less they can do what they want with the children in school. Yeah, this is what it's all about brainwashing and manipulating our children. When's the election? We're not sure. We think it's probably going to be mid to the end of November. So it'll probably be announced the next week or two. How's it going, Mom Zilla from Canada? Renum says, I'm a linguistic flatliner and I'm signed up. Good man, Renum. Sending love to Ireland and their people. So awful what has happened to your fair isle. USA is suffering too. Absolutely. It's terrible what's happened over America. We'll see what's happened now with the upcoming election. I'm starting to learn Irish again. Can you vote if you live abroad? I don't think so, no. Hopefully you sign up to our Irish language course as well. Supports our work as well. Helps us pay the Zoom. Helps us pay for the Zoom. Helps us pay for the social platform that we use, and pays for the teacher as well. You know, all these things got to be paid for. Bus fan says, hey Niall from County Carlow, good to see you. Okay, let's move on here. What else have we got? We've got lots of things to cover tonight. You can't even get a cup of coffee in Ireland anymore without being harassed by foreigners. I know this is hard to watch, but I must show it to you.
Oh, you're still going in, man.
We're supposed to be all the same, eh? We're all the same. We're all the one human race, eh? So we're told, anyway. Aaron Brown says, once I get paid, I'll be signing up for the Irish language classes. I've been trying to learn it as an American So being taught by a non-liberal Irish person will be the best way to learn. This is the thing. You'll be taught by an Irish nationalist, and your fellow students will be Irish nationalists as well. So get involved in the Irish language course. There's no reason for a 24-metre high mural of an African in Ireland. This is just weird and subversive. Absolutely. Easy. They're rewriting our history. They're subverting our country, brainwashing our children. This must stop.
Humbled.
Well, let me go back to start there.
Humbled. I'm ecstatic. I'm truly humbled. Being put up in a country, you know, your hosting community or your hosting city country is not easy. This picture for me, it's embracing the diversity and, you know, richness that is coming into Ireland. I really wanted people to be able to see this picture and just feel hope. You know, even if someone is having a crazy day, there is hope. Ireland is a beautiful place with beautiful people. People are proud. I think one thing that has really been said to me a lot is, you know what, your win is our.
Look at her earrings too, like the continent of Africa earrings. They're just making a mockery of our people, putting up big murals of Africans. What has she ever done? This is just in your face now, complete hostility, a complete takeover.
You know, like you've represented us, and we really feel that we're seeing ourselves reflected back in Ireland, and people are proud.
Ireland.
It's a proud moment not only for me, but for my community. Humbled.
Oh my God. What's everybody saying in the live chat? I'm sure you still have something to say about that. That was done days after Ashley Murphy's murder. Oh, really? I thought that was new. I didn't see that. That's propaganda, absolutely. This is outrageous, says Aaron. Pandering to outsiders, says Joel. Yep. That's close to me. It's weathered as S. Now PS isn't telling more. The state of her, says Michael. Staggering, says Scooby. African earrings, but she runs away from there. I know why. Look, please share these live streams with all your friends and family. If you're new to the show, my name is Niall McConnell from Castlefin, East Donegal. The very minimum you could do is share these live streams with all your friends and family. Get the message out there. Spread the Fenian faith and expose what's happening to our beautiful country. What's happening to our wonderful island of Ireland. Another wee thing I want to share with you is my lamb box and my beef box are still available to order. If you want to get your lamb or beef delivered this coming Thursday, so all orders are dispatched on a Wednesday for delivery on Thursday. We deliver to all counties in Ireland, all 32 counties, north and south, and to the mainland UK. So if you're in England, Scotland, or Wales, we will deliver to you. So you can order a lamb box, a beef box, or a lamb beef box combo. And it's the highest quality lamb and beef in the world. You will not be disappointed. For example, the beef box is 16 kilos for €160 delivered to your front door. You cannot beat that. For example, what comes in the beef box? Sorry, a beef lamb box combo: legs of lamb, shoulder chops, loin cutlets, lamb chops, lamb shank, lamb mince, offal. The beef, ribeye steak, sirloin steaks, housekeeper roast, shin bone roast, ground mince stew, meat, bone marrow, and the offal. Support Irish farmers, support Irish butchers, support Irish businesses, support Irish haulage companies, boycott the big supermarkets, and buy Irish. So if you want to get the beef butcher box, a lamb butcher box, scroll down below this video in the description. Okay, let's move on here. Breaking Islamic terror group caught fundraising in Ireland. Gardaí seized €100,000 in international terror probe amid searches in south and east. Searches were carried out this morning. It's understood 3 foreign nationals are the focus of the investigation and are suspected of raising money here for it to be sent to an Islamic radical group in the Middle East. It is an offence to raise money for terror groups here, and anyone convicted can be jailed for up to 20 years. Well, they'll not be convicted. They'll be probably given keys to the city. Remember that fella in Egypt, the terrorist Abraham Halawi? So he burnt his Irish passport in Egypt. He was a member of a terrorist group, and now he's back in Ireland, and they're parading him around everywhere. He's getting some kind of a degree in one of them top universities in Ireland, probably paid for by the Irish taxpayer. RT Fake News says, do you have to use a laptop or can you use your Android phone for classes on Zoom? I think you can use your mobile, but probably better to do your laptop if you can, so you can see more people and it's more functional, but I think you can do it on your phone. Yeah, why is anyone giving them money? I know. His dad was the imam, right. I don't know if that's true or not. How can I access your wonderful beef lamb here in the USA? I know, sorry, no, we don't ship to Canada or America, unfortunately. Sorry, we don't ship to Canada. Just Ireland, North, South, and England, Scotland, and Wales. Yeah, you can do Zoom on the phone. Thanks, Marie, for all your support. God bless you. Okay, let's move on here. We've got lots of things to discuss. So this was Philip Dwyer interviewing a lady. I'm not sure where this was. Oh, in Athlone, sorry. So he said he was going to sleep under the stars that night and visit the city of Shannon. Irish woman speaks to Philip Dwyer in Athlone.
I don't think the same fear was there 10 years ago or 15 years ago. I just do not like the narrative that's been pushed on us here by Mr. O'Gorman and Miss McEntee, etc., etc.
And what you're speaking here is just basic common sense, basic preservation instincts that, this is just not good, and it's just, it's liable to blow up, and it has blown up in certain areas. We're hearing daily reports now nearly of criminal activity by these non-nationals who are coming in. Because simply, if you're going to be a criminal from abroad and you hear about a place like Ireland who won't need documents of you or your previous records, you're going to flock here.
Oh, completely. And I'll tell you, here's an example. I was on a flight back to Shannon from Marseille last May, 15 months ago, and there was a guy sitting 2 seats in from me. He was one of these guys, and he jumped off the plane. He started to talk to me as if we had had conversation for the whole flight, and I glanced over. I had my passport out. I was going up to airport police. He had something that looked like it was torn out of a notebook. He still waltzed by me when I was paying for my car park and lit a cigarette. He had told me he was going to sleep under the stars that night and visit the city of Shannon the following day. The city of Shannon.
That's what they call open borders, really, isn't it, Greg?
Yeah, so we don't even have police who are watching us.
Grania, fair play to you for speaking out, and very brave, and that's why we need people.
Yeah, absolutely. It's open borders. It's the complete annihilation and the destruction of our country. Make no mistake about it. And do not be afraid to speak out. Don't care what anybody calls you. Even if your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your neighbour calls you names, so what? You're speaking up. You're telling the truth. And during tough times, it's not it's not easy to speak the truth and go against the grain when the entire mainstream media, the political establishment, the NGOs have warped the masses so much that it's easier just to go with the flow, to turn on the TV and watch the Netflix and watch the football, drink your beer and shut your mouth. It's easier to do that than go against the grain. But we must be courageous here. Our ancestors were courageous, and we have to stand. We had to speak out like that woman did there. She had the courage and the audacity, the guts to go on camera and speak up. We need more men to speak up as well. We shouldn't be allowing our women having to go on the front line to protest and speak out. Thank you, Marie. She says, you're welcome, Niall. Glad to be of some help. God bless you. God bless you too, Marie. We're in survival mode now, says Zarowski. Absolutely. What else is everybody saying? Any questions you just have in the live chat, please let me know. What do you think of the videos, the clips? Any questions about the Irish language course, please let me know. We're trying to get as many people enrolled as possible. We're trying to get a movement started here. Now, I didn't see this, but I just saw it come up on Twitter. I didn't actually watch this clip, but it's a slogan used by the far right. Sinn Féin demand apology for being called traitors on the Late Late Show.
To migration.
Let's see here now.
Does that extend to processing applications for asylum in third non-EU countries?
Colm, I need to raise something that from your own point of view, your own employer in relation to RTE, and that's in relation to the Late Late Show last night and the use by Patrick Healty of the term Sinn Féin traitors, which we obviously know is a slogan that is associated with the far right. What we are seeing clearly is that there needs to be a public apology on air next week.
Sure,
and also that RTE needs to remove the segments. No, this is really important because Mary Lou MacDonald has literally received death threats. It needs to be removed from the RTE player, and it needs to be removed from any segments of the programme.
It's a separate programme, and that's a matter that can be taken up with RTE corporate. We're not spokespeople for RTE. We have no editorial connection with the Late Late Show, so it's a matter that can be taken up between your party and RTE proper. Okay.
Deception, betrayal, where everybody keeps changing their stories. Well, all we have to do is work out who's telling the truth. So that's. I think that's the first two contestants there. The Sinn Féin traitors, the show we're all want to see.
Oh, the Sinn Féin traitors, absolutely. Well, they are traitors. They've sold out the Irish people. Brits out, everybody else, and Brits out, Africans, and they support the open destruction of our country. That's what they support. Okay. What else have we got here now for you? Is Mr. Kilty okay, or is he woke? I don't know anything about him. I'm assuming he's woke if he's on the Late Late Show. They are traitors, absolutely. Okay. This clip will always make me laugh. House destroyed. African tenants becoming violent. Middle-class Irish landlord regretting his decision to house migrants. Who could have possibly foreseen this? There's a lesson to be learned here on a national level. Let's see. Oh.
Video, look. You touch me, you your man enough, aren't you? Aren't you? I'm here now, do something, man. I'm here. You wanna do something, yeah? You try to just do something. Do something. Do something up with you big. Do something. Do something, boy. You wanna do something? Yeah? Or you gonna do something though?
I know it is an older clip, but it's still good. It still shows. It's a good representation of what these what happened to these Irish landlords, these liberal Irish landlords that rent out their houses to these migrants. Yeah, it just shows their mentality. Good point. Sean Mac, old video of that landlord. That is, I know, but sure. These things have to be shown. A lot of people would never seen that. What do I think of UKIP? A bunch of traitors do. Nigel Farage, complete and utter traitor to the British people. Sure, he supports immigration from India and all of our colonies, doesn't he? Complete loser. So that's my opinion. Hi Niall and everyone. Any questions you have in the live chat, please let me know, or any questions about the Irish language course. Please, everybody, if you're considering signing up, please get signed up now. What do you think of Scath na Shunta? Is that the Justin Barrett's thing? It's a honey trap for the state, in my opinion. That's what it is. Stay well away if you don't want to get locked up. It's just LARPing. Like Justin Barrett, all he does is LARP. He doesn't do anything. He never has been seen outside of his house. You know. What does he do? What did he do? He was the head of the National Party. You know, technically still the head of the National Party since what 2016. Sure, like this is the whole thing. I remember the National Party. Like there's a lot of good people in the National Party. A lot of good men on the ground. But you know, I remember pre to 2020, before the last general election, they kept saying, "Wait until the general election. We have a plan." Do you remember that? Like I don't forget these things. I'm sure you don't either. But just go back to 2019 when they kept saying 5 years ago, "We have a plan. Trust us. We have a plan." And then Justin Barrett, the leader of the National Party, sent his wife out to run, and he didn't run in the election himself. So, you know, and what was his excuse? That he had to, you know, help all the other candidates. He had to walk them through what they need to do in the general election. Like, what kind of leader is that? Sends his wife out to battle. You know what I mean? But Sean Mack is absolutely right. He's a good speaker. He's not a good speaker. He's a fantastic speaker. He's a fantastic orator. I wish I could give speeches like him. You know, he is a fantastic speaker. You know, but on the ground, he's got no balls. He disappears. Yeah. He is I will give him that. He's a fantastic speaker. He should be just used for that, for giving speeches, but leading a party, no, definitely not. You know, but I don't. That whole new thing he's trying to set up there, that like militant wing, they're all wearing balaclavas. That'll get you locked up. But it's all LARPing. It's all LARPing. He wants to set up some kind of a military wing. Sure, he wasn't even running an election. He sent his wife out to run on the election in 2020. My God. Absolutely, Nobby, make more Irish babies. Our birth rate is plummeting. I think the birth rate's plummeting now. It was a 1.3 or something like that, even lower, I think, among the indigenous Irish. So why? Okay, what else is everybody saying in the live chat? See, go to the live chat here. We'll leave that to you now. Right, okay. Now, I know you think you are never wrong. No, I'm wrong all the time. But I'm wrong on Trump. How am I wrong on Trump? He supports abortion. He supports immigration. And his loyalty isn't to Americans, to a subversive, parasitical, terrorist state in the Middle East. Not to America. Sean says he reared 6 kids. Good man, Sean. Like, he is better than the other Harris woman, but still wouldn't be my cup of tea now. He seems to be way ahead in the polls, I mean, from what I see, is Donald Trump. Anybody who's raised children, well done to them. They're the unsung heroes of Ireland. They get no thanks. Nothing at all. While everyone's worshipping Africans kicking a lump of leather around, the real heroes are the Irish parents who raise children. You know, through tough times as well. So, salute to all of you parents. Okay. No, if I had to vote for Trump or Harris, I'd vote Trump every single day of the week. Of course I would. But I just, some of the things I don't like what he says. You know. Kate Reid says I raised 4 sons. Good stuff, Kate. Well done. Yeah, he's leaving it to each state. I've seen that. Okay. Okay, for those of you who are just coming in to the show, we are now conducting an Irish language class/course every Tuesday for complete beginners, every Wednesday for lower intermediate, 7 p.m. on Zoom. So make sure you get signed up now. You get involved, learn the Irish language, learn our native tongue. Oh, and I forgot to mention the store as well. So we've got a load of new books as well, if you haven't seen them already. So let's go to the books there for a second. If my shop will load. So, Handbook for the New Fenian or Martyrs, the Bible, The Coming Revolution, the writings of Padraig Pearse, the Dewey Reams Bible. Now, there's a book that I really, really like. This is one I got. It's like a book with prayers of the Gael. It's in Irish and English, and it was translated from Irish to English in 1914. It's a wee prayer book of what our Irish ancestors prayers for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's a beautiful wee book, wee pamphlet. That's in our shop/store down in the description. Now, we've got Irish language books as well. Check them out. And Irish history books. And we have got religious books. What religious books? Let me check that out here now. The Holy Bible, Our Martyrs, Ireland's Loyalty to Mass, and the Prayers of the Gael. Also, as well, the Irish Butcher Box. Now, if you want to get your beef or lamb box this coming Thursday, make sure you put your order in now tonight. This is the last chance to get your beef and lamb box this week. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait till the following week. A half a lamb box or a half beef box delivered to your front door. The highest quality lamb and beef in the world. You will not be disappointed. 16 kilos of beef, roughly 12 kilos of lamb because it's a slightly more expensive cut of meat. But these lambs and beef are grass-fed, grass-finished, born outside, raised outside, never ate grains, never injected, no hormones, no GMOs, none of that. I mean, the highest quality lamb and beef in the world. All the stuff is in our shop. Check it out. Get signed up to our Irish language courses now, everybody. And if you haven't already, please share these streams with all your friends and family. Share them on your Facebook, Telegram groups, WhatsApp groups. Email it out to everybody. Sweetie Kate says, haven't got. Sorry. We'll get all books will be sent out this week. Sorry about that. We send books out once a week. We send our orders out once a week. I have to do pretty much everything myself. It's not as easy as you might think. You know, I'm not Amazon Prime. I don't have next day delivery. Can you get a mix of lamb, beef, and pork? That's a good question. You know, I'll ask the butcher. Can he do that? No, a triad. I do. That's another thing. We're going to make a pork box available hopefully this week. We're just trying to figure out what the contents of the pork box, but the pork box should be up. But I will inquire about a lamb beef pork box, like a combo or a triad box. That's a good idea. Good man. I'll ask the butcher about that. Okay, everybody, that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see us all again very, very soon. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays, 8 p.m. So we'll be live again Tuesday. And we'll be uploading regular content too on all social media platforms. So we'll see us all again. God bless us all. Aaron go bra.
Bye.